Good morning, everybody. At the risk of being repetitive, I apologize to all the kids that have me for English too, because they got a video this morning as well. I wanted to kick off week one of our home instruction by staying connected with a little video message. I know a lot of folks seemed a bit overwhelmed yesterday when they, were given so much work from all of their teachers. It's been a bit overwhelming for us as well, I think, on the teaching end, trying to adapt our material, make sure it's, holding you accountable, giving you opportunities to learn, but at the same time, not bogging you down with too much work. I wanted to give some advice to students about how to manage it all. I think one of the best things that you can probably do at the start of this week is just organize yourself. Some teachers may have given you work for 2 weeks, some for 4. It's probably best to organize your stuff kind of by week and give yourself a checklist to work off of. You can maybe create it yourself or just handwrite it, or set all that work in one pile. Because I think that's going to be the biggest challenge of doing our work from home. But I'm also super thankful for the opportunity to get to do it and still be able to make progress and not, lose out on opportunities to learn or have our work go into summer. I know many of you are seniors and this wasn't part of the plan, but it is still kind of a means to an end. And so I think I'm thankful for that. Obviously, I'm bummed because interacting with you guys is the best part of my day, and we're kind of limited in journalism with what we can do, at least video and media-wise. So I outlined my first 2 weeks with kind of straightforward work, and if it continues longer, we may get a little bit more innovative, think outside the box a bit to see how we can report on and cover the stories that still matter to our school community, even though we're not meeting together in the same building and that the events may not kind of all be being held like they normally would be. So I also want to encourage people to take an active role in their learning. Even with your other courses, it's going to be super tempting to just copy work or just cruise by filling in answers. But, you really want to avoid having these circumstances kind of impact your knowledge and your ability to learn, especially when it comes to preparing for college, whether you're a sophomore, junior, or senior, and it's right on the horizon. For whatever it's worth, I'm going to be struggling along too, managing homebound instruction for both my kids, a 5th grader and a 2nd grader. And as I tell some others, I teach high school for a reason. I'm not that great with elementary, so we'll see how it goes. So today's Tuesday. I'm going to have you guys actually start your work by doing both Monday and Tuesday's work. Monday we know is Media Mondays. I know you like the alliteration, where you're going to find a current event article from this week or the past week and answer the profile questions right on the packet that you have. And then you can kind of jump to TED Talk Tuesday. I have this week's questions are the videos about stress, because I figured this would be kind of stressful, even with just the work or dealing with, our fears and concerns with the pandemic, so I felt like the stress topic would be an appropriate one to give you. So you'll see that there are 5 questions already posted on the Google Classroom for week 1 that are listed there. And you're going to fill these in right on your packet, just like we would if we were in class. Wednesdays, obviously I had the What Makes It a Winner Wednesday. You'll see the video there with an opportunity to respond and say, what made this a good piece? It's my hope that we get some great ideas, and if we get back in the classroom, we'll maybe be able to imitate some of those. Thursday, you have a quote to reflect on. It'll be there for you. The only disclaimer I have about Fridays is that I will not be posting them till about Wednesday of that week. I actually get them from one of my college professors who posts them weekly, and a lot of college intro to journalism classes use those same current events quizzes, although they're probably getting legit quizzed, not search and find the news. I let you guys look for it. I don't expect you to be up to date on all that stuff. But I want to remind you that I am available for contact by Remind during regular school hours. I'm there from 7:15 to 2 whatever, and as well as I do, I answer Remind beyond those hours if needed. But, these aren't days off, and I want to be able to help you or assist you as much as I can. And I'll be continuing to look for opportunities for us to celebrate and learn a lot about journalism still, even despite the circumstances. It's also a fascinating time to see how journalists are covering this. I've got a great article kind of already tucked away, regarding people's discussion of the media versus a journalist, and how that broad brush can really kind of ignore the fact that you have a lot of diligent people searching to present information in a really logical and understandable way for the general welfare of the public. So there's a lot of kind of neat things going on there to pay attention to as well. And of course, it's important for us to be very media literate, which means to be able to differentiate between the valid and the credible versus just all the white noise that's out there. So anywho, I'm going to sign off for now. I hope you guys have a great first day as best you can. Touch base with me, and I'll be sending you little reminders each day in the week so that you can stay on task. All right, until next time, bye.